Hello and welcome to Chai Connections. This is video 3 in the Ascension is Acceptance series. This video is about anger. It's the first emotion that we feel once we stop avoiding those emotions. Once we come out of denial, the first thing that we do is get angry. It's a reactive emotion, one that is full of energy and full of hatred and destruction. It's that way because it is a primal emotion. It's an emotion that allows us to find a place of safety. It saves us from harm. It allows us to fight back in situations where we're in danger. It's also an emotion that blocks others. In particular, it blocks love. It's difficult to feel love when we're in a state of anger. It's easy to imagine someone who has unprocessed anger. They are the haters and the fighters. It comes out in many ways. When you see drunk people fighting in the pubs, abusive people, people that are prone to road rage, those who have nothing nice to say about anyone or anything and dislike everyone and everything. But there's also some more subtle signs too. The sulkers and the stroppers, the ones that don't feel strong enough to fight back, but they need to show in some way that they're angry. Those that feel hard done by all the time and that the whole world is against them. Those proud to say that it's their way or the highway. Everyone has to fall into what they say and what they want. They may even turn anger into on themselves, causing injuries, cutting, bruising, or mental self-harm, telling themselves that they're ugly or not worth it. They're very judgmental of others. They hate themselves so much that they want to turn that anger onto somebody else, and it helps them feel a little bit better about themselves in some way. And it's also conditioned into us. We're conditioned to do this to other people. People take delight in humiliating and making snide, spiteful comments to others. Your typical bullies. And in some ways, there's been ways of keeping people in that state of anger. The movements that have been created, they've been perfect for this state. They're the movements such as equal rights or humanitarian rights or equal rights, the women's libs and all of those. They all create anger in some way or another, whether it makes you feel, yes, I agree with that and everybody else is wrong and they should agree with me because that's how I feel, or the ones that are, what are they on about, there's nothing wrong. Also, the ones that hate the fact that there are these movements. It creates hate and anger in both directions, and it keeps people constantly going back into anger. I did say I'd describe a little bit of what I've been through. I'm not going into any detail. I think most people have been bullied in their lives in one way or another. especially in school times. And some would say that they've been bullied throughout their whole lives. We all know what it's like to be bullied. But we also need to recognise that we have been bullies ourselves. I too have been judgmental of others, whether it's been openly and voiced, or whether it's been within my own thoughts. I have deliberately said spiteful things to people to cause them hurt, and designed to make them feel pain. I've also been in a state where I've thought I'm never going to find love. As I said, that's a sign of being in anger. There are good ways of releasing your anger. You can join debate teams, a safe place where you can openly voice your opinions and be vocal and forceful about your opinions. That still has to be controlled a little bit. You can use physical work, breaking up concrete. Gosh, I had to take a whole concrete path apart with a sledgehammer in a house that I moved into. Another good way is physical sports, especially contact sports, boxing, wrestling, rugby. Any of those, they are very good ways of releasing your anger. And at the end of the day, we do all need to find a way to release that anger. Holding on to the anger prevents all the other deeper emotions from being released. And this, in turn, delays your own clearing. It also causes physical symptoms within the body as well. Things like excessive sweating, hot flushes, acid reflux, high blood pressure, stomach ulcers, and teeth grinding and clenching. I know so many people that have had their teeth fixed because of grinding and clenching their teeth. Personally, I've suffered from very severe acid reflux and a bit of sweating and hot flushes in later life. And if you wish to be healthy, you need to be able to release these emotions. You need to recognise that these symptoms are showing you what you need to get rid of. Maybe you need to find a way of doing that as safely and as healthily as you can. I wish you all luck in your anger releasing. Love always.